sure.
That's one thing. You know, we in Great Millstone and us brothers on high levels, but we don't know if we're a part of the elect or not.
Don't know.
We don't know. So when did it ever stop? Just because you're in Great Millstone, when did it stop that you need to give your diligence? Right. The Lord said He will remove your candlestick from you. That's what the Lord quoted. Yeah, blow your shit out like somebody celebrating their birthday right now. You know? So give diligence to make your calling and election sure. You can never remember that. Just because you got grounded either too. You make grounded, you can break down the scriptures like all the other brethren. It don't matter. Still put in what you got to do. You know? You got a lot of guys, even men in sports. They lose that hunger about them. Now LeBron James, this nigga got like 4 different TV shows. Nigga, hold on real quick. You was a basketball player. Why are you all up on these TV shows? You should be in the gym getting your game on. But you see, that's what happened with a lot of guys in the truth. They come to the truth and then they lose their fire, man. This nigga over here losing his fire. Cause he's sitting on he think he got it or something. I don't know what's wrong with this dude. And then the excuse that why he can't come to camp or what he got going is it don't even make sense. I gotta go to court, but it's Saturday. You didn't even think it through. You know? I got something wrong with my car, but the brother live around the fucking corner.
There's no reason to miss camp.
Like I just heard the apostle say. Apostle Ramla quoted that doing the work of the Lord out here is more important than the shows you do during the week. He said the shows and all that is the gravy on top.
Yeah.
But doing the work is the #1 thing that you should be doing.
I mean, what can replace this? What's more important than coming out here?
And the Lord said to be a spectacle. In order for you to be a spectacle, you got to be seen. You know? The Lord commanded men to go out and teach.
So you better get it together, bro. We at the end. We at the end. All the way at the end. Brothers is going through it more and more because we get closer to the end. The demons level up, and we level up. The Lord don't leave us unleveled up with the demons, because then we won't be able to deal with the demons. They'll win us. So the Most High level is getting that really there. This nigga Elon Musk is on the all-time high. This nigga's hot in the news. You know, this nigga is talking about this with the brain, that with the brain. That's Revelation, the 13th chapter. Iran is everywhere. This nigga Donald T, this nigga crucial in the mud.
You got ice raids.
Right.
Flesh-eating bacteria.
Flesh-eating bacteria over here. If we go a block over, you can catch fucking typhus.
Cool.
Now they got the Black Death out here too.
Black Death out here.
The thing in Vegas.
Right.
Hey, the word is out already?
And then our people is waxing worse and worse. Come on. This ain't the time to be crapping around, because you ain't got you're not trusting in the Lord that He gonna take care of you in your daily life. That shows that you a little of faith. You know? You got something like
I didn't finish it.
Yeah, go ahead.
2 Peter 1:10, it says, wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure, for if ye do these things, ye shall never fail.
This guy Peter, he just gave you a jewel that's more precious than any ruby or diamond. He said all you gotta do is give diligence to make your calling and election sure. You do these things, you will never fail.
That's right.
Right.
So, what is wrong with Jake not getting it together, man? Come on. What's up with you, man? You know? Look, man, get over whatever you dealing with in your brain. Because me, this brother, these brothers standing here, we're dealing with it too in our mind. We're dealing with the demon of doubt trying to get at us. We're dealing with the demon of the financial demon getting at us. You know, we're dealing with just evil spirits jumping on people to attack us. We're dealing with it too, bro. But that's not going to hold us back for doing what we got to do for the Lord, because we love Him.
That's right.
Nobody on this planet Earth, they don't love the Lord no more. Their mouth speak a good one. All right? They talk a good one, but their mind ain't where the Lord is at.
That's right.
Go ahead, Doc.
This is 1 Peter 4:12. Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you,
Right, and see, thinking not strange, the fiery trial, which is the try you. Meaning that you come in as truth, you try to walk this path, this new way of living, you try to walk this path, this new way of living, you're gonna go through all type of stuff, all type of strange trials.
Hey, and it's more than just saying I accept Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. That don't cut it, man. That ain't nowhere near that ain't the truth, and that's not going to get you into the kingdom.
Right, check this.
I mean,
right, check it out. All these people that be working or whatever in store with all these different employees. When they actually go to the interview, they'll sell the manager a dream about themselves. But then when they actually start working there, they're somebody totally different. That's the same thing with saying, I accept the Lord Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. You can sell a good one, but then
you gotta have works behind that.
You ain't got nothing behind it. You're like an employee that's, he passed the interview, got hired, but then that nigga's he's a slouch.
Hey, that's like saying, that's like going into a MMA gym talking about, yeah, I didn't train before, I trained about 2 years. Okay, so they like, okay, we're gonna put you in here with so-and-so, he's a brown belt, he ain't that good, let's just see what you got. And you go in there, they talking like, this dude don't know shit, man. That's what it's like, man. That's what it's like, man. Because eventually it's gonna show what you're truly about, man. If you're truly about it, like the brother said, you gotta have works to back it up, man. And that's how it is with serving the Lord, man. Why do you think the apostles and them got thrown in prison, man? Because they was literally doing the things that was needed, that was putting the action forth that got them thrown in jail. They didn't just throw them in jail because they said, I believe that the Lord is Jesus Christ, my Savior.
That was all they was doing.
That's it. No, they was backing it up. They was out there preaching. They was proclaiming the name, man. They was condemning, prophesying, man. That's what got them thrown in jail, not because they accepted Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior, man.
And that ain't even his name. The Lord's name is YAHAWASHI, you know?
That's right.
No, Jesus Christ. Vocab alone worship Jesus Christ. We don't worship the same God this guy do.
That's a whole different vibration.
Right. Our God created everything.
That's right.
You know?
Hey, because Jesus Christ allows you to be a homosexual.
Right.
YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, though.
Nope. Yeah.
Verse 12.
Get your ass.
Yeah. Beloved, thinking not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you. It wasn't, a trial is like a test, man. So we all come into this thing, you all gonna be tested on what type of character you have, man. Which is to try you as though some strange thing happened unto you. But rejoice inasmuch as ye are partakers of Hamashiach's sufferings.
You gotta rejoice that you partaking of the Lord's sufferings, man.
Right, that's why the Lord said you gotta bear your cross and follow me. That literally requires action, man.
Yeah.
I don't mean you just get a cross, you just walk down the street, up and down the street with it, and that's fulfilling that. No, man. That means coming out here, making your body a living sacrifice, condemning these people, being hated, being spat on. You know?
No matter what, man.
You know?
Yeah, we gotta
looking weird.
Scripture said, preach the word in season and out of season. You gotta come out here no matter what the hell's going on in your life. I've been out here with toothaches, all type of shit. Fucking alopecia.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is.
Yeah. All type of stuff. I don't care though, because I know this is all the test. Everything we dealing with is a test. We're gonna go to next week and go and do our test. Our test is gonna continue. Jake, forget that it's a test we're dealing with here.
You gotta prove yourself. Hey, just like even when you get a woman, I tell these brothers, when you get a woman, try her, man. Throw little things away to see if she really truly down for you, man. Don't just be like, she love me. She ain't proving it. She gotta show it. She gotta prove it. And it goes both ways, man. Don't say you love me and then when I'm down and out and I need help, you ain't nowhere to be found. You full of shit. Then you got to go. You ain't about this thing, man. Same thing with the squad. Same thing with the Lord, man. That's why the Lord has us go through certain tests to see if you're really truly gonna hold your integrity and do the things that are pleasing unto Him, man.
That's right. No, I was gonna say, remember it was a song by Ruben Studdard.
I'm sorry. 2004.
But remember, the music video was about him acting like he went broke. He acted like he went broke. He was getting all his stuff repoed. But what he did, he was setting up his woman to see if she was really down for him. When he was getting everything took and everything, and she stayed with him, and she stayed with him though. She stayed with him.
It's the same thing. That's the same thing that the Lord is doing to us, man. The Lord is doing a test your way. The Lord might make you lose a woman, lose a job, lose certain things to see if you're gonna lose your integrity, man. See if you're not gonna fall through. And Job is a prime example, man. Tobit
got everything taken from him.
You know. It says, but rejoice inasmuch as ye are partakers of Hamashiach's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, you may be glad also with exceeding joy. Just like you got that woman, right? She held you down when you was all down and out. And finally, when you get paid, she held you down. She coming along for the ride.
Yeah, she come.
You ain't gonna be like, well, you was down for me, but nah, you ain't gonna do that. You'll be a damn fool if you do that, man.
That's right.
You'll
But
be a
bring your
damn
ass
fool,
here,
man.
girl.
Yeah, hey, you know what? Hey,
What you want?
Whatever you want. I got
What you want?
You know?
Get it.
Hey, be like Young Buck. You wanna ride with me, you know?
Oh, God, I was listening to that earlier.
Fabulous, just throw it in the bag.
Hey, so the Lord is doing the same thing with us. You've been faithful even unto death. When the Lord comes back, He's gonna take us with Him, man. You know, just like all these rappers, man. When they got that day one dudes that's been down with them, even when they was trying to get on, when they finally get on, those dudes that been down, they gonna go along with them, man. You know?
It's 2 Corinthians 4 and 8. We are troubled on every side, yet not distressed. We are perplexed, but not in despair. Persecuted.
Read it again, I stuck.
Okay.
One more time, say it loud.
It's 2 Corinthians 4 and 8. Got it?
2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 8.
Yep. 2 Corinthians 4 and 8.
Go ahead, huh?
It said, we are troubled on every side, yet not distressed. We are perplexed, but not in despair. Persecuted, but not forsaken. Cast down, but not destroyed.
Meaning that the Most High gonna put you through all these ups and downs, but He ain't gonna forget about you. That's just putting it all in a nutshell for you. He gonna toss you through the grinder, but He gonna pull you out the grinder. You know, He gonna put you on the roller coaster. He gonna go down. He gonna come back up.
That's make a way out for you.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna just leave you out there, you know?
I experienced it, and I know that now. I understand that now.
Yep.
You know?
That's something that you gotta know about the Lord, man. You know?
Right, right. That's
The
right.
Lord,
It takes faith.
the Lord ain't like man. He ain't gonna leave you on stuff, man.
Right. Right.
The Lord is faithful.
Yeah, no, that's better, bro. The other one?
It's verse
Go ahead,
10.
finish up.
Always bearing about in the body the dying of the Lord Yahawashi, that the life also of Yahawashi might be made manifest in our body.
Hey, always bearing about in the body the what of the Lord?
dying.
The dying of the Lord. You walking around here, and the vibration on you is the dying of the Lord. That was it. The Lord was going through it. When they actually was testing him, the Lord was going through it. He got slapped, he got punched, he got kicked. You're always bearing that all the day long. You're bearing the suffering of the Lord. You're bearing His punches.
Yep.
All right? You're bearing his getting stabbed in the side. That's all the hell you go through. That's what you feeling. Like, fuck, this shit hurt. That's when the Lord got stabbed in the side. Right. You know? Then the sheriff, that's when the Lord was carrying that cross. When He was losing all that blood.
It said, for we which live are always delivered unto death for Yahawashi's sake.
That's what it is. And then, for doing what's right, what end up happening to you is that you may get put to death for it. But it is what it is, man.
Yeah, man.
They get to the point, you being in the truth, death doesn't really even scare you like that no more.
But there's no such thing as death when you have an understanding of it, man. All we're gonna do is shed this shit sack, and go back
You
up
gonna
in
be
this
released.
world, man.
See, that's that's why you can't get it. That's why I get to the point you understand it. When you understand it, it's like, oh shit, I was just putting 20s on 10s.
But we understand what's on the other side too.
Yeah.
Right.
Like you got it. Oh, my fault.
I was say, because when you die in the Lord, your work's gonna follow. You're gonna be raised up first. So there's no losing. There's a win-win. Now, you know, the reason why you think about death and you get all shook up because, you know, you think about your family, you think about your children, you leave them behind and all that shit. But, you know, that's just the carnal sense of it, though, man. Right. The fleshly part of it. But we have a higher understanding of it, man. Yeah. What's really gonna happen?
They say death is not even painful. It's the
What do they say? They got a saying when they say death is easy, but life is hard.
Right. You can easily just, you know how like people are dying, they can fight through it. You can just easily not fight and just give it up.
Yeah.
Even that one singer, Annie Lennox, she said, dying is easy as living that scares me, man. Because this place, like you read in Ezra, this place is a tightrope and it's water on one side and fire on the other side, man. It's always something, especially in this wicked-ass kingdom, that's trying to pull us away from YAHAWASHI. All day long. Man, it's good to say that we killed all the day long. It says the outward man perished, but the inward man is renewed day by day, man.
I got something. It's there. that the life also of Yahawashi might be made manifest in our mortal flesh.
And that's what it is. When you like that, you had them works. You looking like you literally got you have like a mirage of Yahawashi over you. You know, that's what you have. All right, you got the spirit of Yahawashi with you, walking with you.
Yep.
Like they got a poem called Footprints.
Yep.
That's one of my favorite poems ever. The poem of Footprints. There was 2 sets of footprints in the sand, and then there was 1 set of footprints in sand. And the guy said, "Lord, when I was going through it, I didn't see your footprints next to you." And then he replied to him, "The reason why you didn't see my footprints is because I was carrying you through that affliction when you was going through it. That was my footprints. That wasn't yours."
Even GMS got a verse like that.
Right.
That one song, somebody knocking. He said there was two sets of footprints. I was right beside you there.
50 Cent,
But all the times when I was suffering and struggle, you know, he was basically made a song where he was going through all his hell, but the Most High was telling him, "Look, everything you went through, I was always there for you." How you think you made it out of this? How'd you make it out of that? At the end of the song, he was like, "Now I realize that this whole time you was there guiding me and you had my back, man."
Hey, that scripture though, it's there. He making a way for them to escape. Temptation. It's there, verse 11. For we which live are always delivered unto death, for Yahawashi sake, that the life also of Yahawashi might be made manifest in our mortal flesh. So then death.
So the scriptures say that Yahawashi. Scripture said Yahawashi that he was going to save his people from their sins. Right? So read it again. That fucking motorcycle took my thought.
It said, for we would live or always deliver unto death for Yahawashi's sake, that the life also of Yahawashi might be made manifest in our mortal flesh.
So one of Yahawashi's mission was that he's going to save his people from their sins. You got to understand that you're suffering for your whole people. You're suffering to bring them back.
Right.
They don't even understand. That our people that walk by, they don't understand what we're really doing here.
Yep.
We're literally fighting to bring you back, even though you don't want to come back.
Right. Hey, we literally doing the same thing that Yahawashi did.
Yeah.
Literally, ambassadors, we're walking that same path that he walked.
Yep.
And
That's
guess what?
why.
It's going to come to a head to where, just like when Yahawashi had to face that cross, our time like that is coming as well. It's not going to be on that same level.
Right.
It's what he went through, but it's going to be on a level.
It's going to be on your level.
He had an hour of his temptation.
And guess what? Same way that he made it through and he was glorified, so are the elect, man. They're going to make it through and be glorified through that.
Yeah,
man.
bro.
But our people ain't willing to make that sacrifice, man.
Right.
They got their head up their own asses, man. They ain't worried about pleasing the Lord, man. They worried about doing their own thing and getting the bag, man.
Right.
But that bag gonna burn, man.
Yeah, they worry about pleasing that flesh.
Yeah, like you think about the leaders of our people as far as like activists and politicians and stuff. Do you know that that's what we're doing? Yeah. You know that? That's a blessing to stand up for our people, man.
Right.
It's really a blessing to stand up for our people.
You know? We're going to stand up against the evildoers.
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing on behalf of our people, man.
Yeah.
Because they ain't got the nut to do it.
Right. And then,
the faith.
hey, and then the brother Yasharamba was bringing out the point of our leaders that's today. Why in the hell is our leaders the same as the entertainment world? That doesn't make sense. You don't see the other nations, their leaders are their entertainers too.
You don't see Kim Jong-un slamming dunk in the basketball and shit.
Charging people to
Doesn't
come
make sense. Because the real leaders is right here.
Right.
We're the real leaders. Whether they want to reflect us or not, we're the real leaders.
That's right.
And what proves that it's true is because Esau got a block on it. He got a media block on us, man.
Yeah.
And he's demonizing. And he's sending flunkies and losers like Vocab Malone to try to demonize us on every avenue. It's weak ass.
That nigga terrible song.
You know?
Doodle juice.
Hey, but Esau ain't stupid. Esau knows who's the real men of the Lord, who's the true prophets,
he
who's
know.
the real leaders of Israel.
Yeah.
That's why he prompts them all, these losers among our people to be that, man. Because ultimately, who do our people look up to? Like I said, all the rappers in it. That hot girl summer shit is being being pushed by a goddamn black bitch, man. Some nigga woman, man. And all our women are looking up to that shit. Even Charlemagne was like, you know, like he even said, he was like, can't y'all find? He was like, goddamn, like y'all basically don't have no motivation and no motive to be about anything unless the song tell y'all to.
Yeah.
He's like, now this girl got this song. Now this is done, everything that all you women are aspiring to be is this shit. And Esau uses that, man. Esau uses music to manipulate the minds of our people.
Right.
And that's why the word music, the prefix of it, the word muse goes back to something that inspires you, man. The ancient Greeks used to go into that. The muse was always something that they would use to inspire the people to do a certain thing, man.
And that was it covered literature, music,
Music upon many things.
Right, that's why guys would tell a woman, you're my muse, meaning that she was basically his inspiration to do a song or write a sonnet or paint a picture and shit, man. Right. So our people muse and their inspiration is this stupid ass music, man. Yep. And these entertainers, prime example, man.
They brainwash.
Why you think his hair like that? Because Odell Beckham?
There you go, I was just thinking that.
But he cut his shit off now, so I don't know what they're gonna do now.
And let me grip this real quick, because the word muse, you right, bro. This is Wisdom of Solomon 9:15.
I'll look it up too.
It says, for the corruptible body presseth down the soul, and the earthly tabernacle weigheth down the mind that museth upon many things. They inspire you with these bodies. That scripture is saying these bodies that we have basically is putting like a cap on our brain to where we can't excel like our brain wants to. And music upon many things.
It's not other things, like 3 or 4 women.
Yeah, that's what I said. I got the word muse. It means in Greek and Roman mythology, each of the 9 goddesses, the daughters of Zeus and Minimosi, whatever, who preside over the arts and sciences. Synonyms: inspiration, creative, influence, stimulus, stimulation. Rare afflatus, the poet's muse. A person or personified force who is the source of inspiration for a creative artist.
And that, you know that, motherfucker, go ahead.
No, I was saying after they used it, Megan Thee Stallion, that used to be a stripper from Houston, she out there rapping now, and she put that shit, and they put that shit heavy right now.
Yeah, because the Elder Ayathon did a video that's on it's on Daily Motion. He broke down that our people are actually worshiping those what it say in that thing you wrote? It said the 9 goddess, which was the daughters of Zeus. And they was our people actually summon up them damn demons so that they can have that music touched to them about themselves, man. That's what they're fucking doing.
That's why they gave our people Tupac, like brother said, Megan Thee Stallion, Nipsey Hussle. Those are all muses that Esau used to inspire our people to do wickedness, man.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, they ain't gonna use us. They ain't gonna put us up there to be that springboard for inspiration for our people to get right. But the Most High is doing it anyway. The Most High is doing that mainly for His elect. The muse of the Most High that we're doing is mainly for the elect. The elect are gonna see this and be inspired and wake up and come back to YAHAWASHI.
Right. Hey, check it out too. I don't know if you ever seen it, but it's the Disney movie. It's called Hercules. And that Disney movie, the girls that singing in the front, that's the 9 daughters. Yeah. And they're the one that's inspiring him to get his shit together. Like, you know? And then what he did, guess who he went to get blessed? Get the fake goddess sign out. Get that sign. I'm gonna show you who he went to get blessed. He went to the goat. What is the goat?
The powerful man.
Right here. All our people that's in the entertainment world for their talent. To have that talent like they have, they go to Baphomet. And that's in that movie, in that little Disney movie with Hercules. He went to Baphomet, and Baphomet was training him. You know?
That's crazy. And now they got this new thing where they call everybody goats.
Yeah.
Greatest of all time.
Where's that again, Art?
Half goat, right?
Half man, half goat. Yeah. But really it goes all the way back to the worship of sin. That's what it goes back to, because that's where during the time of the wilderness, what we did was take a goat and all the sins was cast on it. We cast that goat into the wilderness. But it don't say it, but just through extrapolation, some of our people, wicked ass, will go find that goat and worship that goat. You know?
Yeah. That's basically what happened when Moses went up to the Most High. They got all that gold and they made that cow. He came down. He said that, look, the people are naked, man. You know what I mean? Because a lot of those Egyptian worships goes back to sexual magic, man.
That's
A lot of those shit is all about having orgies and having inspiration and doing things that was all about sexual depravity, man.
Right.
They used to pop alligators and shit, you know, all type of bullshit, man.
Nasty, just nasty. Go ahead, Mohar.
It's 2 Corinthians 4 and 13. We having the same spirit of faith according as it is written, I believe and therefore I have spoken. We also believe and therefore speak, knowing that he which raised up the Lord Yahawashi shall raise up us also by Yahawashi and shall present us with you. For all things are for your sake, that the abundant grace might through the thanksgiving of many redound to the glory of Yahweh. For which cause we faint not, but though our man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day.
Right. And that's pretty it right there, bro. I'm about to grab this one right here. The Sirach one? Or did you have? What did you have, bro? Yeah, grab that Sirach one.
This is Sirach chapter 12, verse 8. It says, a friend cannot be known in prosperity, and an enemy cannot be hidden in adversity.
So that's why people have a problem with all these celebrities. They get all these friends, and they're booming at the time. But ain't none of them people your friend. Because you cannot know a man, you cannot know what a person really about if everything's all good. You ain't gonna never know a person that. Now that transpires all the way to us. What we dealing with right now, I just put in the mind of what we dealing with right now. It's basically like we could go to the store, we could go to work, we could sustain ourselves. Right now in this prosperity that we have, you really don't know. But read the next verse, so Rock.
It says
you can't know a friend in prosperity, but go ahead, bro. The next verse.
Hey,
it says
everybody your friend at that point.
Yeah, everybody want to be
Even
cool.
these funky ass women.
Cool.
They all up in your face, smiling and shit. What it is before that, you couldn't get a date. They wasn't checking for you, but now they see you popping. You the hottest thing. You the hottest